Hello, everybody. How have you been? I'm out in the shop tonight, and I'm making what I'm calling some thin line blanks. What these are is when I did the collaborations, the chaos collaborations, some people sent blanks that were way larger than 3/4 by 3/4. And as I cut those blanks off, there were slabs that got cut off of them, like these nice spalted maple slabs. And no sense throwing those away. I kept them. And what I did is I took some other blanks, I split them down the middle, and I glued these pieces in. And I've cleaned them up on the disc sander, so they're nice and symmetrical. And I've been working over here on the lathe. I thought, well, shoot, I'll just try truing them real quick and see how they look. And they look really cool. And the nice thing about truing them is I have a dimple on both ends, and I know true center, so I can grip these with, say, a collet chuck or a regular chuck. I can drill right down the center of them on the lathe or on my drill press with a vise, and yeah, that's going to work out really nice. These are going to be some fun blanks. I also finished up these. These are a bunch, you can notice how they're kind of glued together. These are a bunch of thin slabs of chaos that, they weren't big enough to make whole pins, so I glued it all up into a big chunk, and then I cut them, and they're all longer than 6 inches. And the reason why, these are my private stock. I've got a bunch of Apollos, and I absolutely love the Apollo kit in chaos. I've got one I've been carrying. It's my everyday carry. Love it. So I'm going to make a couple of more, have 4 more kits. I got 4 more blanks. And yeah, I can't wait to get those turned. They are going to be so cool. Show you guys something else I've been working on. This is a herringbone blank that I made. It's rather large pieces. I had some thick pieces, and instead of cutting them into, say, 1/4 inch or 3/8 inch, I just went ahead and used them thick. I really like how it turned out. That is a piece of Bacote and a piece of spalted maple. And I trued it so I know true center. I can drill it right out. And toying with the idea of making some of these. Of course, it'll be about probably half this size, thickness right here. But toying with the idea of making some of those and selling them on my channel. Not sure if I will or not. I just need to, think about it a little more. And lastly, I've been kind of collecting up some stuff in the shop. I have a young man who, I think I told you guys about it, came over to the shop, got a lathe for Christmas. I gave him a ton of tools, almost everything he needed to turn. I gave him a few pin kits, a bunch of blanks. And today he sent me a photo, and I'll include it here. Those are the pins that he has turned from the kits and some of the blanks that I gave him. And I gave him many more blanks, and I realized he has no more kits. So I dug through my kits, and I found some stuff. I got some designer twist pins. I got a seam ripper kit, a razor kit. These are some fun line pin kits. These are some pull chains. And this is a pepper mill. And these are kits. I don't turn any of these kits anymore. I've had them forever. So I sent him a text tonight and said, hey, you got plenty of blanks. You need some more kits? Come pick them up. You can have them. He's going to come pick these up tomorrow. He's also never turned acrylic. So I dug out a couple of acrylic blanks. And one of my chaos blanks I'm going to send home with him. And I taught him how to CA finish, but I don't know if I gave him any bushings. So I'm going to dig a couple of those out if he needs them. This was sent to me by Lynn Lacey's cousin, and I'm going to ask him how he's truing his blanks. And if he says barrel trimmers, his dad told me he either had a disc sander or was going to buy one. I'm going to send this home with him if he thinks he can use it and have him get some punches. So I'm just basically trying to hook him up. I gave him a bunch of wood, and I'm just trying to give him some kits. Here's the thing. I got a bunch of kids, and none of my kids are interested in pin turning. It's great to have an 18-year-old kid who has taken an interest and gotten a lathe and is turning pins. And he's been talking to me about selling them. And I've been telling him, hey, the best thing you can do is make your pins. And your mom has Facebook with a ton of friends. Decide what you want to sell them for. Have your mom post them. And I guarantee people love to buy pins from young people who are taking an interest in some type of a craft and making something. You will sell every one of your pins. So I'm encouraging him, and then take the money and buy more pin kits. But he needs to have a start. So I'm giving him a variety here. He has a bunch of slim lines I gave him. I've given him a variety of other stuff. He can turn all of this. He can try to sell it and buy more kits. But I'm just trying to help him out. And honestly, I wish one of my kids took an interest in pin turning. 5 of the 7 know how to pin turn, but could care less about it. They have no interest. So it's exciting for me. I'm good friends with his dad. And I've been trying to sort of help him along and push him along in his pin turning adventure, because I'm extremely happy to have a young person who's interested in pin turning, and I want to encourage that as much as possible. And he asked me, what can I do to pay you back? And I said, I'll tell you what you can do. Keep turning, and at some point in the future, pay it forward. Go to a Cub Scout group, give a turning lesson, teach another young turner how to turn. As you advance in this hobby, you're going to buy better tools than what I'm giving you. Take your old tools, give them to a young turner, and encourage somebody else to turn. And that is what I'm telling them to do to pay me back. So this is just what I've been working on, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little update. I've been out in the shop quite a bit for short periods of time, but I hadn't really been filming anything for this channel because I've been focusing. Oh, I forgot to show you guys something. I'll show you in a minute. I've been focusing heavily on, just having fun and just trying to relax a little bit, because the Chaos collaboration was the most awesome thing that I've done in a while. And I had the best time doing it, but it was a lot of work. I'm not going to lie to you. And because it was a lot of work, I'm now done with it. Sorry, I'm organizing so I can show you what I've got. I'm now done with it, and I wanted to relax a little bit and enjoy myself in the shop and just have some fun. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just making blanks for fun. I'm goofing off a little bit. I'm getting that energy back. I'm getting excited about being in the shop, and I'm preparing to move on to the next phase of what I want to do, which, number one, I got to prepare for my demos coming up at the pin shows, and I'm going to have a video coming out pretty soon on the pin show. We've got some great vendors who have started to send some door prizes in, and I want to showcase them and talk about the show. So be looking for that on the main channel. But I also am thinking about starting to make, like I said, the herringbones, and I want to really refine that process so I can figure out how to best make them efficiently and make them really nice. But let me show you this one last thing that I've worked on over the last few weeks. Having a bunch of short cutoffs from Chaos, I wanted a way to use them. And of course, they could have been used for Sierras, but some people like little longer kits. This is like one of my favorites right here. Isn't that amazing? So what I did is I went ahead and attached some cutoffs from some other blanks and made these longer blanks. They are now more usable, I think. This one is really cool. It's super long too, so you would cut most of that off. I love this one because of the black in it. Just love that African blackwood. This one is cool, but my absolute favorite, I don't know why, this one speaks to me. So this one may may get turned pretty soon, but this is what I've been working on lately. So I hope you guys enjoyed my quick little update video. Shoot me a comment. Let me know what you've been working on. And love to hear from you. Take care. Have a great evening. And I'll talk to you again very, very soon.